Stay connected with what's happening in the Kadena Force Support Squadron with Cup of Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stop it. Hey, glad to see you made it. Good. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Betty, thank you. Good to see Betty made it. Old reliable Betty. Welcome to Cup of Joe. This is a show where we sit around. Hey.
How do you do a cup of Joe without a cup of Joe?
I don't know, but don't you put your mouth on it. Don't. Gary, we don't have hot water here. Put it away. Ooh, you just creep me out, man. Anyway, welcome to Cup of Joe. And the reason I don't have my cup is because I've got in the green room here some of our guests that are going to be on the show today. Robski and his ultimate game show crew are going to be here, and we're going to. What? Okay. All right. Robski's over. Okay. All right. I get it. Yeah. Give it up for her. Yeah. Yeah, show the love. Anyway, we got Robski backstage. Let's bring him out. Robski, come on out here, bud. Come on, Joe. How you doing? Y'all come on out here. All right. You know him, you love him. Give it up for her. Show the love. Show the love. Yeah. Robski, good to see you again.
You too, Joe. Always a pleasure.
And you're going to be here to talk about your show. Now, I know you. We go way back.
Yes, we do.
But I don't know this fella here. Who's this fella?
That is the infamous Kingpin.
Oh, infamous. Famous. That means you're kind of a bad guy, right there, Kingpin?
That's true. That's true. Very bad. Very bad. But very good.
Okay, yeah, now I'm interested. Well, what makes you so bad and what makes you so good there, big guy?
Well, I'm so bad because I'm the banker on the greedy or not greedy portion of his show. But I'm so good.
Banker don't get over too well.
Yeah, I don't like
because I'm the man's with the monies. Now, who would like to win monies?
This is the good part. Yeah.
The good part.
That's real money? Hey, all right. Thank you to Cup of Joe and Kingpin. The new show where I don't know, we got to work you in, big guy.
That's right. All right, man.
I see what you mean.
Let's do it.
I'm digging you.
Money talk, don't it?
That's right. See, now he's happy.
I never knew they even made $1 million bill.
That's right.
Can't use it in the free world, though. That's only on my level.
Okay, I got you, big guy. Anyway, I guess you got your girls here.
Yes.
We saw them a little second ago. Can we bring them out?
You sure can.
All right, come on out, ladies. There they are, the Robski. Robski's known for the classy ladies that he has in his show.
Very
They
classy.
dress up.
Very classy.
All right, ladies. Wow. Thank you. All right, Betty. That worries me a little bit, okay? Anyway, Robski, who do we have here?
We have Maya, all the way from Serbia.
Maya from Serbia. You're talking about over in the former Yugoslavia? See? No, my
That was
geography.
pretty good there, Joe.
And who's this lady over here?
That is the lovely Chantel.
Hi, Chantel. And now these ladies are part of Robski's Ultimate Game Show, right?
Yes.
Right.
As you can see, they rehearse.
Okay. Okay, so
Lots of rehearsals.
if
Be careful, right?
you cue them,
That's right.
they will do their thing.
Or it's a lot more practice.
Yeah. So, okay, good. So I guess to cue them, all you do is say Robski's Ultimate Game Show?
That's it. See what happens?
Okay.
That is exactly what
All right, okay, I got it now. I got it. All right,
See
thank
what
you,
Uncle
ladies.
does for you?
Yeah,
They do well.
I wish we were Okay, good. All right. Well, we're going to sit around. We're going to talk with Kingpin. We're going to talk with Robski about their show coming up at Oak Club.
The Kadena Officers Club,
Oak
22
Club,
September.
22 September. And we're going to maybe figure out how to spend $1 million in the meantime. And so we'll be back and talk with Robski and his Ultimate Game Show in like this. Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Yeah.
One and all. let the games begin.
On behalf of the Shirley Community Center and 18 FSS, welcome to the Ultimate Game Show. How good are you at pricing? How good are you?
The total price, $9.30. What do you do after a nap?
Watch TV. I've been a team player. I'd have just, yes. Oh, that stuff was hot.
Oh, we have a winner! I got it!
And one sock. There's one back here with a flashlight.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to Cup of Joe. I'm here with the gangsters. Guys, I'm sorry, it's just the sunglasses. It was the sunglasses
No
show.
problem, no problem.
Well, my
So-
future's so bright. I wear my sunglasses.
Oh, stop
at night.
it.
Oh, hey, it's classic.
I
It's a
wear my
classic.
sunglasses at night.
Well, it is kind of bright in here. I guess you got to get used to it. So,
Lights, camera,
so is this
action.
part of your shtick, the sunglasses thing, or,
It's a little something, something.
yeah.
I mean, this is what I do every day.
Do you actually, when you do Robski's Ultimate Game Show, do you actually... All right. Oh, you look great. You're beautiful. Stop it. Don't go changing. Okay. All right. So, all right. How long, now, the whole Robski and the Ultimate Game Show thing, it kind of started back in...
Oh, you gotta watch that
All right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Woo! Love those. Okay, Robski, now, let me see if I got this right. You started off kind of doing this whole game show thing when you did Deal or No Deal,
Deal or
right?
No Deal, yes.
Was that kind of what started? Take me through the whole progression here. How did you get to the point where you are now?
Well, back in May of 2006, we were doing promotion, like the Bud Girls, the Bacardi Girls. Well, we had a group called Synergistic International Promoters, SIP for short. And I used to MC membership nights. So we did little game spin-offs.
Now we're talking the clubs, right?
At the clubs.
Yeah, I remember those days well. You used to MC everything back
Yes,
in
it
then.
was good old days. I miss it, but time moves on. And so we were doing different games to get a crowd, the audience, the members, the guests,
for membership
something to do.
night, right.
And they were enjoying it. So we had like 6 ladies, six to 9 ladies, but mostly 6 at one time. Then in the States, they started doing Deal or No Deal. So then the coordinator, who is my wife now, Rose, she said, let's do Deal or No Deal. So one day at a meeting, the club managers were at the meeting, and Mr. Rick Stewart at the Bank
I remember Rick, yeah.
said, hey, I'll try it.
This was on Christmas Eve,
Christmas
right?
Eve, that's right. You did
I mean,
the video.
we videoed it, and I
Yes,
thought,
at the
there's
Bang Tree.
Christmas Eve, Deal or No Deal? Nah. it's
Remember
not
how
gonna
that
work.
turned out?
It was smashed. It
We're
was
Yes.
talking about some old Okinawa then.
Oh,
huh?
it was smashed.
old.
Was this before your
Unbelievable.
time?
Oh,
Okay.
much well
Yes,
before.
2006, yes,
Yeah.
2006. That's how we started.
Uh,
Then we did that for 4 years,
Yeah.
Deal or No Deal only. Then we thought about adding to, over time you think about something that would be a better benefit or value to the customer. So instead of doing just 3 contestants, we went to a variety of TV games similar to what I was doing at membership night. So we added not just Deal on Deal, and we changed that name, by the way, to Greedy and Not Greedy. One of the ladies at my housing office gave me that name. She said, they either greedy or they're not. I said, that's it. So we added Greedy, Not Greedy, then we added Price is Right. We call it My Price is Right. Instead of Fear Factor, we call it Fearless One because you are the fearless one and you're the winner. Then we got the Pirate Search, and we got the Wacky Golf, the golf that you played the last time I was on your show.
And I made the putt you wouldn't give me.
And you came close. Came close.
Yeah, I made the putt, okay?
Shadow. He didn't do it.
All right.
And so now we have what we have today.
Well, now, you not only have you got a bunch of different shows, you've kind of added characters like Tony here. Tony, you got a character, right?
Yes, I do.
I can't believe he called you Tony.
Well, you know,
Tony,
I understand.
Andy,
Do you know who that is? That is the Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes,
sir.
yes. I go
Sorry.
as the Kingpin.
Well, what does the Kingpin do?
Well, I learned from some of my predecessors, some of those that might know Black Zorro, and then one that came after that is my good friend, the Godfather. You know, I learned from them, and they were bankers, and now I am also a banker. You know, I'm with their creed.
Okay.
And they try and win my money on Greedy or Not Greedy.
So you don't actually, I mean, this is for real. When you're dealing with these people, I've seen your show, and you're actually dealing with the money. I mean, that's real wheeling and dealing you're doing there, right?
It is real money. It takes some real girth to go ahead and give out somebody else's money. I don't know how.
What's the biggest pay? What's the biggest you've ever had to pay somebody off?
Well, my biggest payout has been $500. A young man that came all the way down from Camp Schwab to Camp Shields.
Oh yeah, that was good.
It was at a Camp Shields show, and he dealt for $500. Wow. He won.
Hey, in the Deal or No Deal or Greed or No Greed, that's the same show, right?
Yes, just a twist.
How you have all the little suitcases?
Have the cases.
What's the most somebody's ever won from the suitcase?
$800.
$800. How much do you have in these in the pot?
Anywhere from 500 to 5,000.
Wow. Now, your next Deal or No Deal, or your next
Greedy and Not Greedy.
Robski Ultimate Game Show is...
Oh, there it is. Good.
All right. Okay.
Magic words. Magic words. The word for today.
Yeah. Okay.
He said it.
All right. So when you're at a show and you need to gather everybody up, do you just go ahead and say Robski's, game show thing? Oh, I didn't say. Come on now. Oh.
You got to be very careful how you articulate.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Great.
Like magic. I feel you, Joe. I feel you.
All right. Now, but Tony is a character. Now you have not only Tony or Kingpin. All right, let me write it down.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Kingpin. Sorry about that.
You're gonna have to dock your pay if you.
I'm telling you, Kingpin. That's kind of a bowling name, isn't it?
Well, you know what? Let me do something for you. Maybe help you remember. Hand you a couple dollars, and that'll help you remember. You go ahead and take that to the bank and deposit.
That's $100,000.
Oh no, sir, no, sir.
What is it?
Down there at the bottom.
Oh, $1 million. You know, I've never seen a $1 million bill.
That's
Not till now.
That's what it is.
He carries quite a few of them with him.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for this show. We're going to call this the farewell version. Now, this is not real money, of course, but you actually, y'all deal with real money in the show, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But anyway, what I was getting at is you have you got the ladies. They come dressed up in different characters. What's the whole character thing evolve?
What we wanted to do, we wanted to put a spin on just regular game shows in the United States. You know, they got traditional game shows, Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, where there's one lady to three ladies, and they just dressed in regular model clothes. Well, we wanted to change the perception of women. Number one, that women can be more than just a stand-up figure such as a model, and they can actually portray characters. So we said, let's add characters to our game show. And so far it's been a success.
Yeah, and you come up with stuff like Kingpin.
Yes.
But now when you originally did Deal or No Deal, you had a banker, but they were You didn't see them.
Right
Now
behind
you
the
actually
scenes.
bring them out. You bring
Yes.
Kingpin out, and he negotiates one-on-one.
Yes, that's the other spin we put on. We actually wanted them to see the banker versus what
Yeah.
you see on TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, you know, you do these shows all over the place,
Yes.
right? I
Yes.
mean, I've seen you do them off base.
Yes.
I've seen
Been
you
blessed,
do,
yes.
and you did one at Schilling to a packed house, and I'm just, people respond to this show. It's actually kind of amazing. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're kids
Right.
or they're females or men. There's kind of a surprisingly response to the show. Where'd that come from? What's the secret to that?
I think people love to have fun, people love to socialize, and people love to be a part of the scene. You know, most times when
Part
people
of the show.
Part of the show. Because most times, what do we do when we go to a concert? We sit and we watch somebody else entertain. Well, we want to flip the script and let them be the entertainment.
Yeah, part of the
The entertainment. We just facilitate, you know, with the costumes and.
And I have to admit, it is kind of funny seeing some of the things that go on.
Oh yes, and they have a good experience and they go back talking about it. Then we have those that just like to win, so you're going to have that. There's some that just want to win.
Yeah.
And if they don't win, then it's not fun.
Yeah.
And that's just how some people are.
Yeah, but it's fun to watch them pout.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, Tony?
I can't say that. I can't say that part. It's fun to watch them out, but they do. You're right. And
Well, as the Kingpin, I like it when they walk away and not receive all the money
Yeah.
that they're trying to get. Because next thing you know, I go broke if everybody win. I can't have that.
Yeah. Now, you know, I wonder about that sometimes. When I'm watching your show and you're seeing, you know, there's this lady close to winning.
The
you know,
Porsche?
And
Remember
winning
that?
these things. I'm like, Robski, man, what happens if somebody wins this thing?
we want it to happen.
Is Robski going to be on the next plane out of town? Or?
We want it to happen because, you know, I used to watch Deal No Deal religiously on TV, and I just want that day where somebody actually comes out on top with it. The experience is the entertainment. Let's face it, the experience is the entertainment. That's why we call it gritty or not gritty. But in all actuality, we do want somebody to be able to hit that big case.
So when did you change the name to Rob's Ultimate Game Show? I said Rob. I didn't even say Robski. All right.
The trigger man was on the spot.
All right, please stand by. Okay, yeah, you're great. You're beautiful. Don't go change it. Yeah. All right. Okay, you know, sometimes it's just, you got to get through it.
Hey, they love them. They love them.
I know. Now you have, how many ladies do you actually have involved in your shows now?
About roughly 12 to 15.
Just depends on who's.
We're always looking for more, though. We always looking for more.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, people think we not looking for them. We post it out, but again, on an island where mostly everybody work, it's a professional island in terms of the military culture and background, but we do look for more ladies and always looking for more men as well.
So how'd you come across Kingpin here?
Oh, he used to be in the audience, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely.
Oh, you were a fan of the show.
Yes, my wife, she was one of the ladies on the show. So you know, so I was just a supporter of my wife, and then you know, next thing you know, I'm going to every show, I'm participating.
And he's drug you in. You're part of the cast now.
He has such a magnetic personality that he brings you right in. So you know, it started off as, hey, you know, you want to help me move this stuff from the left to the right? Oh, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, it's just labor.
problem.
That's really what it was. Yeah, it was labor initially.
And then the next thing you know, he say, hey, you know, can you take a couple pictures for me? It's okay, yes, I'll
you
take some
remember that?
pictures. Oh, do I remember it? You know, so I take pictures.
I forgot about that part.
You know, make sure he gets them so he can put them on the Facebook page. And then the next thing that ended up happening was he handed me the microphone and said, hey, could you hold this for a second? And we were practicing the Fearless one. And next thing you know, I'm the referee doing the Fearless one.
So just be careful when Robski asks you to hold the mic, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That is right. If he says, hold this for a
That
second.
is exactly
it's
what
already
happened. God,
too
he remember it
late.
like
I'll
yesterday.
keep that down. Do not take the mic from Robski. It looks like you guys are having fun. I mean, I've seen you guys backstage, cutting up, you're laughing, you know, it almost is like a family thing because your wives are involved, so it's a fun thing. You guys have
It
fun,
really is.
right?
Yes. And we call it something to do. And it's another option on the island of something to do and something to bring to the military community.
And that's a good point because, I mean, you know, we've all been to 1,000 movies.
Yes.
Okay. There's, you know, there's the same old, but this is something that's pretty different, and people are usually very captivated by it. So let's talk about this next show coming up. You got one at Officers Club.
Officer Club next Saturday, the 22nd of September.
22nd.
Don't miss it.
And where are you going to do it there, in the ballroom?
Yes, in the ballroom.
Have you done one there before?
Yes, we've done many. And matter of fact, the O Club, and thank you, O Club. The O Club has been awesome. Mr. Rick Thorne, the complex manager.
Yeah, no, Rick.
He embraced, as well as Mr. Jacob Shell, the operations manager. They embraced it and brought us in. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we are today, because that is really our home for our shows.
Yeah.
We branch out other places, you know, off base and to Akuma and to the Shilling. And but the O Club is our home.
Okay.
And we will never forget that.
So, but you sell tickets for it too.
For this
so
particular show.
you get those at the Officers Club, and it's probably a good idea to get tickets early, because usually there's only so many people they can put in that.
And many
ballroom.
people have a tendency to want, for some reason on this island, and it's not just with our particular show, but I've heard with a lot of shows, people wait because they're just busy, have busy schedules.
Yeah.
And they want to wait to make sure they can actually go. And then sometimes, I got last show sold out, and some couldn't get in.
Yeah. Yeah, we have that a lot with our events too. You know, they get sold out. Like every year at Winefest, we're going to have some people wait to the last minute, and they miss out. All right, now you got another show coming up. Are you ready to talk about that, or you got the details? I think it's something you're working with Shilling.
With the Shilling Community Center, with Michelle Bean and Katie Larson over there.
Yeah, and when have you got any?
8 October.
8 October.
It's going to be a motorcycle.
Turnaround.
It's going to be a motorcycle on Greedy or Not Greedy.
Motorcycle.
And good luck with trying to win that from Kingpin or The Godfather.
And this is going to be, where are you going to do it?
At the Keystone Theater.
Keystone Theater.
Yeah, it's Columbus Day special. And we're doing it for the volunteers. It's a special we're doing for the volunteers.
So are you doing it in the theater because you're expecting that kind of crowd, right?
Yes.
Because I know when you've done it in Shilling, in their ballroom, you've packed it out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And plus, it gives everybody on the island the opportunity to be able to come to a more neutral place. Because, you know, a lot of the military, they'll say, I don't want to go there, or wait, officers don't want to go to NCO Club, NCOs don't want to go to Officers Club, even though the show is open to everyone. So when you say a festival or a park, the mindset is more neutral. So they immediately, theater, everybody goes there, nobody thinks about rank or grade or anything like that.
Right.
So being at the theater.
Yeah, it kind of a way of saying, hey, so come on.
Yes.
Okay.
So we think it's going to work out.
Are you going to be there?
Absolutely.
And so this is the theater one with Shilling on October 8th. It's just a greedy, not greedy show.
Oh no, we're doing all the other games as well.
So it's a full Robski's Ultimate Game Show.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. There it is. There it is. The magic word.
All right. I've got it now. Yeah, you're great. You're beautiful. Okay.
Johnny on the spot.
I guess I got.
You nailed it on the head every time, Joe.
Yeah. I'm really surprised with Gary, to tell you the truth. I just knew he was going to blow one of them. Just kidding, Gary. He's up. All right, guys. All right. So about long-term plans. You got any long-term plans? Where are you going to be doing 6 months from now, a year from now? You got any? You know?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we're working with a off-base promotion company, and we're trying to branch out to boat cruises, trying to go over to Hong Kong, trying to go up to mainland, probably do some shows for the troops up there. So those are the long-term plans, you know, hopefully, based on, you know, availability of our crew and such. Matter of fact, we'll be going up to Camp Shields in October to do a battalion up there as well before the 8th October show. And it's all about serving the community, serving the troops. A lot of people don't know that, but this is why we do what we do. Yeah. And just the opportunities are out there. And we've just been blessed to be able to be afforded the opportunity to put these shows on. We also going to be, we have been off base at Plaza House, as you well know, for the Plaza House Shopping Mall.
Yeah, we're kind of by where the golf course used to be.
We were over at Rezon Hotel, the biggest hotel in Okinawa. We were over there. Another hotel is looking at us, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And as a matter of fact, I was at one of these off bases. I was it's captivating how the Japanese actually get into it too.
You notice that? Yes.
And men, women, they just get caught up in it.
Yes, and it's something new to them because the Japanese, the people that we have talked to, say at first initially they don't catch on. They're a little bit more reserved, and then they pick it up. Then it's bingo.
Yeah, it's like once they cross that line, they're
Yes.
totally into it now.
Yes,
Absolutely.
so it's been great.
So what about you? Is this your new career, man?
It would be really nice if I really could make a career. I like it that much.
Is that right?
I really do. But I really just I enjoy the opportunity that he gave me to be able to do it. I'm an active duty U.S. Marine.
Okay.
So so this is just a hobby, but I love it that much. I do it as much as I can. Any part of it that I can actually do is extremely fun. So as long as he allows me to do it, I'll be doing it.
Oh well, Rob, he's a softie.
Right.
Well, now, Rob, you're a lifer. You're like me. You're here. And
I'm
you're not
here as
leaving.
long as Joe here.
That's right. We're not leaving.
Two peas in a pod.
But you got to have. Kingpin here is going to leave on you eventually, right?
Yes.
Right.
And then you constantly are having people turn over.
We have so many amazing people like Kingpin and those prior that come and go. It's amazing the people that we have come through and be on this team and then transition out. And they write back to us and tell us how they miss it and then how they miss being a part. Sometimes the best place you was at was the last place you were at.
Right.
As they say in the military.
Yeah.
And but they missed that aspect of it. This unity that we have. We have such a great team now. We had some great teams in the past, and you hate to see them go.
So if people are interested, they want to get involved, just come up to you
Contact
after
us
a
on
show
our Facebook
or
page.
Facebook. You got a Facebook
We
page?
have a Facebook page. Okinawa's with the apostrophe.
With the apostrophe.
Okinawa's what?
Ultimate Game Show.
All right, you sucked me into that one, okay?
I'll try not to. I know it's strong, but you asked for it. Be careful what you ask for.
Well, I didn't know what your Facebook page was.
Careful what you ask for.
Okay, yeah, you're great, you're beautiful.
The website's easier.
Right.
You won't hear that much, but the website is robski-e.com.
Robski-e.com.
E for entertainment.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you coming, and we got your show coming up September 22nd, which
September
is
22nd.
Saturday.
Don't miss it.
Oak Club.
It's all for you.
It's we're showing some video that we got from one of them.
Oh,
I think
nice.
it's Schilling.
Okay, that was good. Oh, yeah. Remember the
Just
little girl?
Yeah, and that's another thing I was going to ask you about. It doesn't
Competing with
matter.
the
Little
adults?
girls,
Yes.
the little kids or the adults, it doesn't matter. They all seem to get.
That's right.
You just
If anybody's seen that video, they
all-
know right there.
Yeah.
Yes. Because the little girl won, and she played in a game with adults.
Yeah,
And it was a good time. And that's what it's all about, a good time. We can play together.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, it's great, and it's not only is it a fun thing to do, it's a great thing for the community because
Yes, it
people
is.
people really enjoy it. Even if you don't do nothing but get in the back of the room
Yes.
and watch the
Yes.
spectacle,
Yes.
it's fun.
Yes.
So, I'd urge people to go.
That's
check
why we
out
tell
the
people
show.
it's entertainment first. The prizes and everything else is secondary.
Right.
But if you're coming to win, then it might not be a great show for you.
Yeah, yeah.
But if
you
you're
got-
coming to have fun, then it's a great opportunity.
Okay. So how do you pick your contestants real quick?
Pull tickets.
So everybody
There.
that comes gets a number.
Yes, it's not like pre-select like most TV shows.
Right.
They pre-select, so we say, what's good about that? Would I come if there's already pre-selected? Maybe not. But if I have a chance while I'm there, then that's why we
Yeah.
pull right there from the audience.
So everybody has a chance.
Everybody has a chance. Then we
And-
have door prizes, and we have prizes at the end. Most of our
About
shows.
how many contestants throughout a whole
We go
night?
through between 30 and 45.
Wow.
Yes. Look at that
So you
ratio.
got a good chance.
Yes, very good
Really
chance.
good chance.
You have a couple, 300 people there, you got 25% chance of getting in the show.
Yes.
Or maybe I need to check my
And
math.
see,
on
and,
that
on
anyway.
and then on Greedy and Not Greedy, there's 10 cases with the same amount in it this upcoming show.
Yeah.
10 cases, not one. 10.
10 $1,000 cases.
You got your work cut out for you, man.
He will. That's going to be a tough one.
Well,
That's going to be
what's
tough.
going to be what's going to be interesting to see is
That's
if
gonna be
one of
tough.
those $1,000 cases
Stays.
get opened and if he keeps his job. But let me ask you this: when you just between me and you, all right? We won't let nobody else know about it. But when you're dealing with that person in that case,
Yes.
do you know what's in the case?
I do not.
All right,
No.
this is Joe. okay?
Right,
It's just
right.
us, man. Really, do you know what's in the case?
I have no clue.
Who knows?
I'm extremely clairvoyant.
We take the numbers, they shuffle them, and we put them on the case.
Okay. All right, well, that makes it even more interesting. You
So do
don't
you
know.
I have
So do you want to be
no clue.
entertained? Take what you, because initially he asked, right before the show starts, right before you play that game, he asked, I'll give you this not to play the game.
Yeah, and sometimes I've seen you throw out like $800 or something, and people
And they'll
won't
say
do
no.
it.
Yes. Are you kidding me? It's entertainment first.
Right.
It
So
is.
why are you being greedy?
I know. I don't know.
That's my
I mean,
point. Yes. I don't
$800, man.
Remember at the shilling, the lady right out the gate turned down $300?
Something like that. It was like,
$300 or $400 she turned down. Are you kidding me?
well, what's fun is
And
to
the
hear
show was free.
Is to hear the crowd shouting at them.
Oh yeah, that's
Take the money, take
Yes.
the money. You know, it's a real, interactive thing
Yes.
with the people that are there.
Something to talk about afterwards, especially if somebody wind up with 1 yen. Oof. Can you
Ouch.
imagine? Can you imagine having a case with 1 yen?
I bet you wouldn't mind.
Well, you know what? In most cases, I probably don't even have that 1 yen on me. I don't know what I would do if they would actually win that 1 yen.
Or if, most of the time they don't, you can say keep it, man.
Right.
That's not even a penny, or maybe it is nowadays.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Right, yeah, that's
Probably
about,
get gas with a yen
about
today.
3.5 pennies. Actually.
Yeah, you might want to get that 1 yen, the way the yen rate's
That's
going.
right. That's right.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you coming by, and I look forward
thank
to
you
the show.
for the opportunity.
Look forward to seeing you, and maybe we'll talk about, after this show's over, maybe we can come back and talk again before the one at Schilling, because that's going to be at the theater.
Yes.
And it's going to
It's going to be a big one.
giving away a motorcycle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can ride it into the studio.
That'd be really
Hey.
nice.
Yeah, all right. Just don't wear green, right?
No green.
No green.
We
I
learned
might
that today.
disappear.
The word for the day?
No
Two
green.
words for the day. No green.
All right, guys. Thanks again for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Kingpin,
Thanks for having us.
Robski, it's
Thank you,
always a
Joe.
pleasure.
Appreciate it.
And
Always.
that will do it for this edition of Cup of Joe. Next week, we're going to have some car show folks in here.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to get the roller derby girls in here.
Oh,
You know about
nice.
them?
Yes.
There's some real
It's good with people.
roller derby
Yeah.
girls out
Oh,
there.
yes, absolutely.
So,
Go Kokeshi.
yeah. So you know.
Oh, yes. They came to one of our shows off base. They're
Okay.
awesome. Yes.
All right, so that'll do it for this edition of Cup of Joe, and make sure you get out Saturday and see Robski's Ultimate Game Show. And that. See you next week. Against the law.
Told Daniel down in the lion's den. Send him right on down. Put him on back again. Lord told Moses to get the people out of Pharaoh's land. He said, all you gotta do is put your life in God's hand.